Today, we're looking at three popular hosting and domain service providers: Spaceship, Hostinger, and Namecheap. Each offers a slightly different mix of features, pricing, and target audience. So let's break down how they compare, where they shine, and where you might want to look elsewhere. Let's start with Spaceship. Spaceship is a newer entrant in the hosting and domain space, and is backed by Namecheap. The service offers shared hosting, WordPress hosting, and VPS options, and it has been praised for its uptime and performance. In one test, Spaceship hit a nearly 100% uptime over a short term, which is impressive for a newer provider. It also bundles some attractive features like free SSL certificates and is pitched at the budget-conscious user who still wants decent performance. That said, because it is still somewhat early days, users report mixed experiences, especially when it comes to support responsiveness and more advanced hosting features. One user noted that while the service seemed good, except the uptime of their shared hosting was problematic. When it comes to domain registration, Spaceship gets strong marks for a clean, modern interface and quick transfers on the flip side. Some reviewers warn that the company is still building out its ecosystem, so advanced features or mature hosting tools may lag behind older players. Next up is Hostinger. Hostinger has been in the game for a while now and has built a strong reputation for offering very good value hosting with a modern interface, global infrastructure, and a feature-rich offering. Hostinger's dashboards are beginner-friendly. Its setup is fast, and it includes things like a free domain for the first year, free SSL, and decent support. In comparative tests, Hostinger outperformed some competitors in speed and responsiveness, with reviewers pointing out that the control panel felt intuitive. Migrations were often free and fast, and backups were included. On the downside, some caution that the ultra-budget plans may have limitations in resources, and renewal pricing can increase significantly after the promotional period. So if you choose Hostinger, you need to check the full terms. But if you're looking for an overall solid host that balances price, performance, and features, Hostinger is an excellent pick. Finally, we have Namecheap. Namecheap is best known originally for domain registration, but it also offers hosting. Namecheap's hosting tends to be among the cheapest available, and it still gives you many of the essentials, like free domain for the first year on some plans, free SS certificates, and a straightforward setup. If your priorities are low cost and basic hosting, Namecheap is certainly compelling. However, comparative reviews show that Namecheap may fall behind Hostinger in terms of performance, feature depth, and long-term value. For example, while Namecheap starts at a very low monthly rate, you'll often find renewal pricing, backup inclusions, and advanced hosting features are less generous than Hostinger's. That makes Namecheap a fine choice for smaller sites, for domain-centric users, or for those on a tight budget, but perhaps less ideal if you expect heavy traffic, high performance, or advanced web apps. So how do these three stack up in key areas? In performance and infrastructure, Hostinger tends to lead with global data centers, strong speed tests, and a modern control experience. Spaceship shows promise and looks very competitive for entry-level or mid-sized sites, but with slightly less long-term track record. Namecheap is solid, but may lag the other two when you push into more demanding use cases. In pricing and value, Namecheap often has the lowest entry cost, which is great for budget users. Spaceship also competes strongly at the value end, especially with domain registration and bundled hosting deals. Hostinger gives more features for the price and may offer better long-term value, especially if you factor in migrations, backups, and performance. In feature set and ease of use, Hostinger stands out for its intuitive dashboard and feature-rich plans. Spaceship's interface is also modern and clean, but you may find fewer advanced options or community-backed integrations. Namecheap gives you the essentials without as many bells and whistles. In conclusion, if you're just starting out and want the lowest cost possible with decent service and you're managing a small site, Namecheap could be a good fit. If you want a stronger all-around host with good performance, easy setup, and nice features, Hostinger is probably the best choice. If you're somewhere between those two, you want good value with solid performance and are okay with a newer brand, then Spaceship is worth serious consideration. Ultimately, the best host depends on your specific needs, site size, traffic expectations, technical comfort, budget, and growth plans. Choose wisely, check renewal terms, Plan for growth and pick a platform that aligns with your goals.